You'll never guess where I just came from. Look! I found an Andre card! Very nice. Have the apple juice and leaves. And look, there's a GM. Thank you. So yeah, guess what? I've got all the junk I need to learn Stun Bash. I don't know the real name, I don't care. 550 worm peelings. Holy mackerel. Okay, what did I need? A banana juice? And, oh, wait, I need fire arrows. That's right. I need my tentacles. Let's see, fire arrows, fire arrows. That's the pirate place, right? You're not Alberta, you're Islud. Why did my brain show me Alberta when I read the word Islud? I'm broken. Fastidious old man. What? It's a leaf cat. Traveler and leaf cat. He looks like an interesting bloke. Maybe I'll talk to him one day. I wonder if they sell fresh fish over here still. Because that's actually better than yellow pots. I remember where to get it from. Wasn't it around here somewhere? Stay on mission. What is that icon? What in the world is that supposed to be? Felix? Are you the guy who takes me to the place? No, it must be you. Sunken ship. Tool dealer. I need 4 of these, right? To make 10? Okay, back to Islud. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have Stun Bash! It's gonna get so stunny up in here. The skeleton card and Stun Bash? They're not gonna know what hit them. So who teaches me that? Is it you, lady?
Long ago, one sword was used to behead all the criminals that had been sentenced to death. That accursed blade is known as the Executioner. As the Executioner slayed more criminals, the rage and bloodlust of its victims began to accumulate upon the blade. Although the sword gained great strength, it was tainted by evil. The last person to wield the Executioner almost lost his mind to the sword. He saved himself by giving it to a talented blacksmith who would destroy it for him, thus saving his soul. This mysterious blacksmith was never seen again in the city of Prontera, but rumor has it that if you can find him, he can forge that accursed Executioner anew.
I have to get one of those one day. I've never had one. Oh, it's you? Long time no see. You seem healthier than before. Ha 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 ha. Take care. See you again. Well, dang. Where do I learn Stun Bash, though? Let me check. Huh, it's in Pront. In the Night Guild. That was my second guess. Look at that. I like that hairstyle, too. That's my other hairstyle. Looks pretty cool with the Deverucci. So let's see. It's you, Leon von Fritsch. What, he's laughing at me? I just got here. Ooh, you are more than ready to learn Fatal Blow. So, how about it? Would you like to learn? Yes. Okay, let's begin. Success! Go use your new skill to its full potential. Ha 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 ha. Okay, he took my stuff. Fatal Blow. Bash level 10, stun chance 25%. Ha! You haven't counted my skeleton card. Better make that 27%. Actually, it's not even. It's 25% and then it's 2%. Because it checks them independently. which is not exactly the same as 27%. But still, it's pretty good. Bum, ba-dum. I mean, if it adds them together and I'm wrong, then that's great too. So that's cool. Now I can stun things. I'll try that on my next outing. Oh my god, run away! Wait, this isn't where I came? Oh my gosh. I can probably kill it. It's just a little dragon, right? My first dragon. Wait, use my bashes wisely. Oh, you can't. He has way too much vitality. I'm out. Peace. Wow, this is a disaster. Let me regen. He's weak. I'll get him on the second go around. Oh god. This map is crawling with him. At least it's cheerful music. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Oh, no. What was that? Had to be a flora. Only a flesh-eating flower would be so devious. But why does he have flat teeth if he's a carnivore? He's a cannibal is what he is. He eats other plants. I'm not stupid. Those are vegetable teeth. That means he wasn't attacking me out of hunger, but hatred. He has one curly alfalfa hair. Hornet's like, stop picking on Flora! Flora feeds me honey. Or pollen, I mean. You don't know the difference between honey and pollen? Look, it's food, alright? Food is food. I'm just a bee. Bum bum. Ba da da bum. Ba da. Bees don't eat pollen, you idiot. Shut up! Wow, right to my face. He really means it. That's pretty brave. It's coming from a bug. Oh, you want to be friends now? You're trying to make up? Don't worry. It takes more than that to offend me. Well, I got my health back. That should be enough to kill the thing. If I can get back there. As long as I don't pull more up there. I didn't want to use all my fly wings. Here, let's do it this way. Oh gosh. I didn't realize I didn't save an Aldi. Save an Aldi, confound it! And then get some more fly wings. But like way more. Oh, and pots. But like... not your good ones. Let's use your crappy ones. Up. Listen to me talking to myself. Oh wait, that's always what I've been doing. Royal jelly. I mean, yeah. Oh, never mind. I might need them for a quest, and they're such a pain to hunt. But these are easy. Let's bring the honey. And the red herbs. Why not? Why not? Did I find anything cool? Just a dustiness card. Remember? Dustiness. That one's wicked cool. Dang, very scary. Totally different style than usual. I mean, look at Wolf by comparison. Cartoony, you know? But yeah, this is the shining gem in the storage right now. 20 attack on weapon. I need to make me a +5 two-slotted two-handed sword. Alright, let's see. So yeah, save here. Again. Teleport. Mjolnir Dead Pit. Find my friend and kill him. I know you're around here. I'm gonna get my first dragon to kill. One way or another. He wandered back to where he came from. To lick his wounds, I take it. There he is. He couldn't find his way back. Bam! Dragon dead. I'll have to come back here when I'm a knight. Alright, it's about to get way less cheerful. Way more serious. Whoa.
Find a way to beat the pressure.
There's a rave going on in here. So this is the coal mines. And I'm a swordie. My name is Laughing Tree. And I'm an AGI swordie. Here's my AGI. Here's my items. And here's my skills. Ugh. Here's my face. This is the good part of this song right here. I like that. So I noticed you can bash and auto attack at the same time. So effectively your bash does 100% more damage. See? As long as you double click it. See, I like this map as a maze. Because it's not too mazy, you could circulate it. But it's a little mazy. I'm level 6145 now. I'm almost job 46. It's getting there. Martin's dropped Jurs. 3 slotted Jurs. That's the best assassin weapon. Except for one, I think. Of course, that doesn't count for dagger assassins. Here's where the Martins live. Let me save some of this SP. For the skeletons. I don't know why I came to this dungeon. I just wanted something different. And something that's not going to burn too many pots. So I can make some of my money back. With the chance at some good cards. Skeleton workers, good cards. They should make a level 90 version of this dungeon. Just have like a train running through it. And if you get hit by it, you die. That would make it more exciting. You gotta jump out of the way. And like hear it coming. You gotta have your sounds on. You won't even know. Wow. Outplayed. Outplayed by a mole rat. You know, I'm pretty sure they did make a level 90 version of this dungeon. I think it's called Orc Dungeon. They got train tracks running through the whole thing. And those little teddy bears are freaking serious. And the stoves are nothing to sniff at either. Elder Pixie's mustache. I wonder how many mustaches in this game belong to women. Because I think that's 2. Elder Pixie has to be a woman, right? And then woman's mustache literally says woman. An inordinate number of mustaches in this game belong to women. I don't know what to think of that. So, Giearths, they can drop Elven ears, right? Why? Are they elves? I've never stopped and looked at a Giearth. I probably should. There's a lot going on there. Caged. Like a caged animal. Ah, there you are, the man of the hour. Look at him. He's a miner zombie. So cool. Draws coal? I'll take it. People buy that. That's a lot. I think it's fine. Got 0.1%. Well, that's underwhelming. Might have to go to the next floor. Get myself whelmed. Steel? People buy that for sure. Alright, let's skip ahead with fly wings. Yeah, that's way skipping ahead. That'll do. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at you. So he has a shovel for a weapon. He's got like binocular headgears. Little bare feet. He's wearing clothes. That's why it's hard to tell what he is. I'm pretty sure he's an elf. Gotcha! I took the one road that goes nowhere. Story of my life. Oh, what's this? Yeah, so let's have a look at you. So you do have a mustache. You have like a hooked nose. You're smoking. Is that what that is? He's like touching his mouth and then blowing smoke. That's what smoking looks like. Yeah, and there's a little white thing in his hand. Bruh. So let me look at his ears. Does he have like elf ears? I can't see. His helmet's covering it. He has like a pocket on the front of his jacket. That's all I needed to know. Giearth. What a weird monster. Oh, these are serious. I forgot about cramps. They're too serious. I'm the wrong level for this dungeon. But if there's only a few, I can dance around them. We'll see. Cramps are like super-powered Taros. Big mean rats. Let's split them off a little bit. That hurt. That hurt. It's doable though, because they miss a lot. What's he holding? A window? Very strange. If that's a shield, that's a cool shield that I want. I need to make that a player shield. But it looks kind of like a window. Mist. So mist looks like some kind of spirit creature. Carrying something that looks like either a shield or a window. And they're haunting a coal mine. Amongst zombie skeleton miners who died. I don't know if I understand what's being portrayed in this dungeon, but it is unique, that's for sure. And this is the top floor of it. There's no more information. Actually, I feel like I'm the perfect level for this dungeon, now that I've been here for a minute. So the good mix of easy but slightly rewarding stuff. And almost too hard, but greatly rewarding stuff. I can kind of pull as many of these as I want. They're easy to tank. It's the big dudes I need to be careful about. The mists. This is what mist cases look like before they put on the box. In my head canon. He has this big spirit hand that he smacks me with. Whoa! Wasn't paying attention. Almost died. That's how they get you. They mystify you with their appearance. So you're distracted if you're not potting. You know who he kind of reminds me of is Fallen Bishop. Pretty similar thing going on with him. Doesn't he have like a big spirit hand that he smacks you with? I've never killed Fallen Bishop, but I kind of think that's what happens. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised. I like this dungeon. The monster composition is great. The loot composition too. You get some stuff to overcharge and some stuff to vend. And there's at least one very good card. Soldier's Scale. Hey, they dropped trunks. I could make a second out of that. And the only time I'll wear it, maybe, is if I'm leaning on my AGI to flee instead of my Vit. Like I'm doing right now. But I won't be doing this forever. Just until I start getting my Vit. It's true. I'm, at heart, going to be a hybrid sortie. I'm just an AGI sortie to start with. I guess I should say hybrid knight. Because I won't be doing that till I'm a knight, probably. Knights used to fight all the time. About AGI versus Vit. Those are the really early days of Ragnarok. When nobody knew the mechanics yet. We were all just like guessing. And there were these heated debates between AGI knights and Vit knights. And they would have it out in PvP all the time. And PvP was honorable back then. Kind of like in real life. Where they would duel. And everybody would respect the duel. Nobody would interfere with it. That's too many. That's too many. And they would make it as fair as they could. Like, they'd lay down a safety wall or some priest nearby would lay down a safety wall or a Pneuma. And then when it disappeared, that was when it was time to start hitting each other. That way nobody got a head start. And they would always impose these, like, limitations on the duel too. Like, okay, there'll be pure auto attacking. You're not allowed to use skills. We just want a scientific reading of who's doing more damage. And that's how we're going to determine who lives and dies in this duel. And of course, the Vit Knights were like, nah, I think you're just saying that because you're an AGI Knight. Obviously, those rules are going to advantage the AGI Knight. But yeah, it turns out, I'm pretty sure the right answer is, like, Vit Knight is better. But one who didn't completely neglect AGI. He got like 30 or 40 something AGI. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the ideal knight for everything. Well, for general purpose. There's always specializing and stuff. My wake ran out. That's okay, I brought two. Kablam! In knights, they all thought assassins were cowards. They called them cowards and wouldn't even fight them. Because they are cowards. But like, that's their design. They're supposed to be cowards. They go into hiding and pop out when it's advantageous for them. Get some damage in. Go back into cloaking. There weren't any rogues yet. This was pre-2-2 classes. There was no rogue, no sage, no monk, no crusader, no bard, no dancer. There was knight, priest, wizard, hunter, assassin, merchant, and blacksmith. Yeah, there's no alchemist either. I would like to play that version of Ragnarok again. I know it's a lot simpler, but I don't know. Something about it is like the core of Ragnarok to me. Those are the main classes to me. In my head. And in my heart. That's why I play them the most. I guess the exception is Wizard. I play Sage way more than Wizard. But I do like Wizard. Well, I'm pretty low on heals. I'm pretty sure I'm going to die to a mist here soon. Speak of the devil, and out he pops. Stun, just what I needed. Let me start getting these honeys in. The SP's going to help me. The last. But I should save it for mists, not waste it on these guys. I like that. Boom! I'm close to that job level. I'm gonna try to get it before I run out of stuff. What? Was that 1,000 damage, Bash? I've never did a 4-digit number before. There it is, boys and squirrels. Only took me 61 levels. I probably could have got it sooner with Provoke. I just haven't been trying. I wasn't even trying. And I'm at 97.2 job experience. Let's see if I get a stat bonus from this job level. Right now I got +4, 8, 4, 0, 3, 2. 484 032. That's the code. See? With one int, I heal 2 SP per tick. It ticks faster if you sit, but it's always 2 SP. I think you get more. You get +1 to the tick after a certain number of max SP. Probably like 100 or 200, somewhere in that range. So one way you can make your SP tick faster is to just put on gear that gives plus max SP. But another way you can do it is to put on gear that gives int, because int gives max SP. Or on top of that, you get +1 to your SP regen for every 6 total int. And I think if you just keep one int all the way to 99 as a knight, you end up with 3 SP regen ticks. And so if you think about it, if you just add up to 6 int, that gives you +1 SP regen tick. That's like increasing your SP regen by 33.3% for a very tiny amount of stat points. That's huge. That means you're going to be sitting at 33.3% or less. And that's actually really easy to calculate because you just drain your SP and sit down and time how long it takes to regen it to full. Count how many times you have to regen in one awake, 1/2 hour. Yep, you can totally calc that. Easy. To find how much leveling time you'll save by just getting a little bit in. What was the code? 484032. Boom. Now what is it? 494032. Awesome, I got an AGI for that. That's probably the best thing I could have gotten. What do I want? Endure? Yeah, I want Endure. The reason I like this better for leveling is because having a higher duration on it actually saves you SP. Because sometimes you just accidentally endure at the wrong time and you don't need it, but you want it to last. Well, this way it'll last to the next mob when you do that. So you don't have to redo your endure and waste 10 more SP. Or sometimes you'll use it and it'll get like partially used up. The hits will. And so having a higher duration lets those hits carry over to when they'll actually be useful. The duration is what protects the charges, the hit charges. So longer duration amounts to more hit charges getting used, which amounts to less endures being used, which amounts to more SP, or more SP saved, and then that amounts to more effective SP. So that's why I like Endure over Provoke. At least on a night. When I get to Lord Knight, that's all going to go out the window. Why? Because I don't know. Because as a Lord Knight, I'll be thinking about more than just leveling efficiency. That's why. Like, I will want Provoke maxed for PvP or WOE, MVP, all those 3-letter activities. Not that one, you prevert. Not that one. This is a PG-13 game, probably. Oh, this is where I die. Oh my gosh, I survived! I was like, dude, if I don't get the stun, I'm dead. And I didn't get the stun, and I'm still alive. To tell the tale. Incredible. Incredible. Well, that was a great run. Back to more chill mood here. That's another thing I love about this game. That kind of goes under the radar. The music really sets the tone right. Like when you go out to a dungeon, it gets more dangerous and faster. And kind of unpleasant sometimes even. Just like the dungeon and the gameplay. And when you come back to town, always the sweetest, most welcoming, whimsical music you've ever heard. That's just what you want when you come home. After a hard day in the dungeon. Coal mining even. Well, I used up all my junk potions. It's time for the real ones. I think like 170 is the right number of those, probably. What up, what up? I'm back. Play my AGI sortie. And this time, I'm not going to coal mines. I've had enough of coal mines. Let's do Orc Dungeon. No, not you. Well, let's clear the portal first, I guess. So, coal mines was awesome, actually. I loved it. And I will be back there. Just not right now. The reason is because a lot of the loot is, it's the type of stuff that I want to save up. Like, it's not NPC loot. It's stuff like rough Elu, rough Ori. And, it made me broke. It made me broke. Just about. I've got 60k left on my merchant. So I need to go somewhere with more loot that I can OC. And that's this place. And it should also save me 1700 zenny per run. So I won't need to teleport. I can just stay here, the dungeon. This is Geffen, no, Glass Time music. Sting's music. I would know this music anywhere. The amount of time I've spent in Stings. What? Why is that a little Xenorc? Why would you do this? They shrunk Xenorcs. What gives you the right? I'll see what a Xenorc gives me. 0.2 base, 0.1 job. Man, I'm never going to get used to this baby Xenorc thing. I'm doing good here. They don't flee me hardly at all. Ah, he's shooting me. I think if I kill him, he'll go away, right? For a while. This is not worth it. He's got too much health. He's a raid boss. If I keep taking on mobs this big, I'm never going to get my Zenny back. I just finished watching Braveheart for the first time in like 20 years. It was amazing. Easily top 3 movies of all time. Right up there with Jurassic Park 1. I don't know what the third one is. It's the Braveheart from 1995 with Mel Gibson. They really knew how to make movies back then, didn't they? And now I want to read a book about William Wallace. You know, they didn't call him Braveheart once in that movie. Now, I might be wrong. Maybe I didn't catch it through their accents. Scottish accents. I need to save my SP for Magnum breaks. Situations like this would be great with a Magnum break. But probably not, because it would just tick off all the Xenorcs. Alright, now where's all my loot? You have it. Me? Why me? There were 5 of us. See? Now you have it. Me? Why me? There was 4 of us. Are you guys just gonna keep doing this? It's like a shell game. There was 5 of us. It's just the most guilt-ridden statement ever formulated. Wind of Verdure. Nuh-uh, you're not eating my wind. No, sir. I know the rules. When you eat too many items, you get a bellyache. Oh, come on. How many of those are there? I think I've seen 3 so far, in different spots. Let's just pray the MVP's not down here. Orc Lord, isn't it? Yeah, so with storage so close, I could downgrade to meat and save some zenny. I think I might do that. I'm having trouble getting my zenny to a point where it can replenish itself. I've always got to stop after like 8 runs of a place and just go farm zenny for a bit. I feel like talking about movies. It's going to be Jurassic Park and Braveheart. So Braveheart was awesome. It was really long. It was like 3 hours or something. But I didn't feel long. It just felt epic. Alexander's the same way. That's another really good epic movie. That's long, but I don't know. Just gripped the whole time, you know? One thing that stood out to me in that movie was the dreams. I like the way they did the dreams. They well, it's kind of the same thing I like about the rest of the movie, is that it doesn't hold your hand or talk down to you. And the dreams work the same way. It's nothing huge. They don't do anything like groundbreaking with the dreams or anything, but they just like start a dream sequence without any cue that that's what's happening. And it's up to you to notice that, hey, that character is dead, this has to be a dream. Or that doesn't make sense, this has to be a dream. And they're really short dreams. And I actually kind of like that about them too. Just everything about the way they did dreams reflected reality to me. I mean real dreams, because dreams are short. Like you ever had a dream that seemed really long, and then like you woke up and had to describe it, and as you were describing it, you realize this is actually a really short dream when you have to describe it. There was a bad guy chasing me and I had to run from him, and like it was in a city. I just kept running. Yeah? And then what happened? I ran. And that was it? That's the whole dream? Shut up. Yeah, dreams, like, they just feel super meaningful to the person who had them. And that's what you can't convey to somebody. Hardly. You'd have to be, like, super good with words to get that across. And I also liked that they weren't overly symbolic. You pretty much knew what the dream meant, why the person was having it. Why that person was having it. And why they were having it at that time. All that stuff. Because dreams are already symbolic. Like, they're not real. They're just like images that represent something in your real life that's going on. And your subconscious is trying to work out the problem or understand the situation. Like after my first dog died, I kept having dreams of just petting her. It's like, oh, okay, that's not hard to understand. If you're making a movie, you don't need to change the dog in that situation, the dream dog, to like a, I don't know, like shining your shoes or something. It's like, oh, he was caring for his shoes like he wanted to care for the dog. It's like, no. Just make it the dog, please. Another situation that was kind of like that, the movie didn't talk down to you, was the scene with the king and the son of the king. The son of the king was getting married. The prince was getting married to a French princess, who was gorgeous, by the way. What was her name again? I don't know. She looks like Catherine Zeta-Jones, but even prettier, if that's possible. Sophie Marceau. Ah, Archer. Ah, huge freaking mob. No, let's not burn my pots like that. I don't have a choice, do I? Start hitting things. Here we go. Here's a spot. So yeah, the prince was marrying the princess. And there's like a shot of them standing at the altar doing their I do's, and they're supposed to kiss. And then the camera cuts to like some hunky looking dude in the background who you never saw before. And it cuts to the prince, who's like some like weedy little nerdy looking dude. And the narrator says, if the king wanted the princess to have a child, he was going to have to do it himself. And then the prince kisses the princess, but on the mouth, like he's afraid of it or something. And that's all you get. That's the whole suite of clues that the prince is gay with that hunky guy in the background. And this is going to be a kind of a loveless marriage. And the king doesn't care because it's politically expedient. Like, you have to extract all of that from those 4 or 5 details that happen really quick. And I almost missed it. I'm so dumb I almost missed it. But I figured it out just in time. And I felt good about it. And I like that. I like when movies let you figure things out a little bit. Because these days, they bash you over the head with it. Like, in order to show you that that character is gay, they would make a whole gay sex scene out of it. And they'd be saying all kinds of filthy things to each other. They just like kiss on camera unexpectedly. It's just so clumsy. There's no art to it. And Jurassic Park. So, what I love about Jurassic Park is that it's a movie about dinosaurs having been brought back to life. Sort of resurrected from the dead. But it's not really a movie about dinosaurs being resurrected from the dead. The dinosaurs are just symbolic. Because we don't have dinosaurs being resurrected from the dead in real life. And so that can't even relate. We can't even relate to that situation except symbolically. So the question is, what did people relate to that movie so much about, if not the dinosaurs? And I think the answer is the dinosaurs are symbolic of magic. Because the first thing you gotta ask is, like, why would people be excited about the resurrection of dinosaurs? I think the reason is because it like reinfuses the world with like magic, mystery, and monsters, and just all those elements that make up everything we call legend. Even heroes and villains. Sure, the villain is nature this time, but that's a fine villain. It's an ancient villain. Man versus nature. It's like Jumanji. Same thing there. So when they get to the park and we all see dinosaurs at the same time, walking the earth, it's magic, man. It's like, oh my gosh, imagine if this was real. When that happens, or when something like that happens, immediately all of the sound, the color, and the feelings are reinfused into the world. Like that. You can see color again. You can hear sounds again. You hear the bushes rustling. You see the green and the brown of the trees. And like the deep gray of the Brontosaurus. And Because you're awake. You're alive again. That's what that is. It's you coming back to life. It wasn't the dinosaurs that were revived in Jurassic Park. It was the humans. And we felt some of that watching it. And that's why we love it. So there it is. There's my analysis of Jurassic Park in a nutshell. Kitchen knife. Oh, hey. If I can find a spool and needle packet for sale, I can go to Leaf Cats. Or I could just go down there and hunt my own. It'd just be a pain in the butt. Kind of risky. Crescent Scythe. That's crazy cool on like an AGI spear satyr. Magni's Cap. I should get one of those. It's got just as much defense as a helm, I think. Maybe one less. But it has 2 strength. That's the best strength I'd gear. Until super late in the game. Slot of boots. Now I'll hunt my own. Alright, let's buy 500 meat. It's 19k. That's too much. 450. Ugh. 400. Ugh. 380. This is crazy. 350. What's the problem here? They're really that heavy, huh? Maybe I should just go down to reds. Those aren't that heavy. They're a little more efficient. On weight. Give me jalapees. Whoops, I meant give me red pots. Da 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 da. 600 reds. Puts me at 93% weight. Let's get 50 more. Let's get 30 more. Okay. Orc Dungeon. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go in the other direction. We're going through the back door. Giggity. I probably should kill the orc ladies, but I don't feel like it. Tell you what, if one touches me, I'll kill her. Oh, time to die. It's amazing how much 3 orc archers can ruin the whole map. Yeah, this seems like a good sustainable leveling spot. You're getting lots of loot. And doing it with red pots, I think, helps. The monsters don't hurt so much. As long as I fly away from the orc archers, I'm pretty much all good. And I'm careful with big mobs. But the real test will be at the NPC when I sell the loot. Let's see if I got my money back. My potion money back. There's my loot. 34k back. Okay, okay. That puts me at 69k. And I still have 100 or something red pots left. So, I think I came out okay-ish. I don't know. I'll have to check the numbers on the replay. Okay, I'm gonna do one more run in Orc Dungeon 2, and that should get me to level 64. And then I'll get some more strength. Or I'll probably be just shy of the next strength bonus, unfortunately. And then the plan is I'm gonna go to Niflheim, and I'm gonna get the stuff I need to go to Leaf Cats. That's right, Leaf Cats are coming up next. I have decided, it has been decreed. Hear ye, hear ye. So this is how I do this place. I bring 350 red pots, like something teen green herbs, 20 something fly wings, 1 awake, 1 bee wing. I do half an hour at a time. I spend about, I don't know, 13k in pots. 14k if you count the awake, maybe. And then I make like 16k in loot. So at least it's slightly profitable. At least my Zenny's slowly going up instead of down. But my experience is really slow here too. But that's fine. The base experience here is decent. It's just the job that's really bad. But I'll make it up in Leaf Cats. And you know, that's probably what I should have planned from the beginning. Like if I had just focused on base experience, that would have got me strong. And then once I'm strong enough for Leaf Cats, I can just go to Leaf Cats and do those. Get your base where the base is good, and get your job where the job is good. That should have been my philosophy. I tried to have the best of both worlds. But like Gil Grissom once said, if you try to chase 2 rabbits, you end up losing them both. What? Was that a CSI reference? Yeah, that was that goes way back. Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Yep. Season 1, baby. Look at this, I have Endure 5. Or Endure, if you're special. Wing of Red Bat. This gives 5 MDef, and it lasts 22 seconds. I need the green herbs for in case I get poisoned. I need the fly wings to escape the archers. I don't fight those. Though I probably could kill them now. It would just take too many pots, not be worth it. And 350 reds, I usually go home with a 50 or 60 still in my pocket. And that puts me at like 70% overweight. Well, overweight and 70% weight. And the second half of the red pots lasts longer than the first half. Because my HP and SP are regenerating for the second half. That's it. That's kind of the rhythm of this place for me. For the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours of Ragnarok. Haven't found any cards down here yet. I found a Shining Stone. And I would actually like that pet, the little green dragon. But I just need this anymore right now, so I NPC'd it. Also, I don't know if this is a coincidence, but it seems like Xenorcs stop picking up loot when they're full. Which I kind of like. Because it means the loot won't get deleted. Until it disappears. Orc skeletons have a cool shield too. It's old-fashioned-y, because it's just wood and iron. But I like that look. Oak and iron guard me well, or I am dead and doomed to hell. I hadn't considered how much the stun would help my hit rating. But that's something I learned down here too. You can treat stun like a plus hit bonus. Practically. Because things that are stunned can't flee. So for the duration of the stun, you're not going to miss. It also saves pots. Now, does it save more pots than, say, 10 more attack would instead of the stun? Because that is the difference between Skeleton Card and Andre. Skeleton Card is 10 attack and stun. It's like a 2% chance to stun or something. Yeah. And Andre Card is 20 attack. I don't know the answer to that question, but it's an interesting one for sure. I mean, granted, I didn't have an Andre Card at the time I made this weapon. I was just using what I had. Still, the question is interesting. Is it possible that we've been dumb all along and really Skeleton Card is a bigger boost to leveling efficiency, let's say, than Andre? I can see how the stun is going to be annoying though when I have Bowling Bash, when I'm doing Bowling Bash. Because Bowling Bash knocks things around. And if that stuns them, they're not going to be running back to you to get knocked around again. They're just going to stay like far away from you because they're stunned. So I hadn't foreseen that until I had already made the weapon. But I still would have made the weapon because it was the best weapon card I had at the time, and it's all about leveling speed. But now I have an Andre card. But no 2-slotted sword to put it in yet. Wonder what drops those. I don't remember. See, these Xenorcs are gonna get swole up with loot before I can kill them and loot them. There's so much stuff here. Now that I'm below 50% weight, I can regen. And because I can regen, it's good to leave my health like a little bit missing so that it doesn't waste the regen. But it's actually good to do that even above 50% weight, so I don't accidentally waste potions when I drink them. So if you were wondering why I leave my health a little bit from full, now you know. I get like 22% job per hour down here. It's pretty bad. Da 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 da. 58 strength.